SuperTalk.fm. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. Don't forget about watching us, which you can do on your computer or your mobile device. Now, you've heard us here on SuperTalk talk about the historic Palace Theater in Macomb, giving you a chance to win box seats to see Taylor Swift in New Orleans coming up Saturday, October the 26th. I thought maybe you'd like to know a little history behind that theater. So joining us today is Mr. Jamey Hewitt to tell us a little bit more and how you can still get your raffle tickets to get your name entered to win. So welcome, Jamey.
Hello, how are you doing, Rebecca?
I'm doing well. So we have been talking about this opportunity to obviously see Taylor Swift, but it's all for a good cause, and that's because it's helping fund the Palace Theater Foundation. And I feel like many may not recognize the historic significance of that beautiful theater there in Macomb, Jamey. So kind of give us a little background about the building and what it means to the town of Macomb.
Sure, I'd love to. Yes, it was originally built in 1939. Back when the theater industry was just booming after they added sound to the movies, and there were two immigrants, the Solomon brothers, who had come over and immigrated from actually Lebanon, and they ended up having this great theater here in Macomb. And through the years, it was like the place to be in Macomb. That's where everybody spent their Saturday afternoons at the matinees growing up, and people had lots of memories of the place, whether it was their first date, first kiss, where they met their wife. Just heard all kinds of interesting stories about how people, were connected in the area to this Palace Theater. And so as time went on, the Palace closed in the 70s, and it's been in a dormant state, so to speak, until in about 2013. Me and some friends got together and had the idea of just breathing new life in the place and trying to get a renovation going and try to help out downtown Macomb, which has also been suffering since the interstate came through. And everything's out towards the interstate these days. So we're just one piece in the puzzle of helping revitalize our downtown Macomb area. And the Palace Theater is now not a movie theater, but it is an event venue. We have private shows, public shows. We have fundraisers here. Just trying to come up with a place for the community to use. We've had lots of weddings here. Like I said, we've had some fundraisers here, and also we've have live music. So we're bringing people downtown Macomb to see live entertainment. Which is a very important thing to me. And others in Macomb to have that presence in Macomb. So we had the Solomons, who originally created the palace in 1939. We reached out to them, and they got involved when it was time to renovate the building and move forward with these ideas. And they've been very instrumental in helping raise the money and funding the project and forming the nonprofit foundation. And the foundation is here to preserve the building for the next 99 years to make it just a cornerstone in our downtown area.
Well, it's a beautiful building, Jamey. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Yes. I was looking over at your website, palacemacomb.com, if folks want to see maybe some of the events. I was like, oh, this is a perfect place for a wedding. It looks like a beautiful courtyard on the out, too. But it on your website, You have the saying, old places have soul. And I think so many of us can connect with that, to the old buildings that have been, brought back to life within our own main streets and downtowns. And so why is it so important for us to keep these? Obviously, it's not in the exact state that it was when it was first built, in the 20s and 30s, but it feels like you guys have really respected that era, but bringing it into a more modern, building with functionality that we all need.
That's right. Yeah, we've updated everything. When we came in, had already been talks about tearing the building down. So we just literally saved the building from being just scratched. And but we wanted to preserve the elements that were still in the building, as far as from the era like you're talking about, with the terrazzo tile and the brick walls that were already existing inside, and a little bit of an industrial look that it has. And we tried to keep everything to the in line with that Art Deco feel that the building originally had. But it's been completely renovated with new air conditioning systems, new plumbing, new electricity. It's like a completely new building as far as inside. So we have updated, light system. We have video capabilities to show movies of like a theater quality, and the lighting, the sound, all that has been put in, and it's just phenomenal what we can do here.
Is there anything that's original?
And you step in the building, you feel like you're in New Orleans or something.
Is the sign outside? I noticed the marquee or the sign outside. Is it original to the building, or has it just been remade to look like the original? Because it's super cool.
Yes. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That was actually something that we had to get done. Unfortunately, they had removed the marquee about 1990-something. It was just getting into a state of being a safety hazard for downtown, so they had removed it. And as much as I was hoping that it was in some field somewhere that we could maybe find and restore it as well, we were unable to do that. So we've got a temporary marquee up here that looks really nice, but one day we would hope to restore the old marquee with the neon lighting, but that's kind of down the road. Right now, with this, we have accrued a lot of debt with trying to maintain this building and the restoration project and everything. So this is why this raffle was such a great thing to come along for us to help support the theater foundation and be able to raise some funds with giving some people just a great opportunity to get some tickets for really cheap as far as what Taylor Swift tickets will normally cost you.
So how did this all happen, Jamey? I mean, what Taylor Swift bodyguard do you have in your back pocket to to be able to get box seats?
Yes,
you don't have to tell us that at all, but how did this come about?
Yes, well, like I'd mentioned, the Solomon brothers, they were immigrants from Lebanon back in the 30s, and they lived the American dream. They were very successful in what they did. They worked hard, and, their families have gone on to do great things. And the money that they generated, they're very generous with helping out communities. And T.G. Solomon, the one who originally built the building, his son is the one we reached out to, and he was so happy and grateful that we reached out to him, and he wanted to contribute back to the town where the family got their start at. They're in New Orleans now. It's like the 70s, I believe. But so he really helped fund this project, and he has tickets. He has a suite down there that his family uses, and when he saw this, he saw the opportunity to help the palace and some other fundraisers to raise money for the cause. He's just that great of a guy. He would,
That's cool.
Go out of his way to help us and just donate these tickets for the cause.
So the raffle is you buy, I think it's a $100 raffle ticket. Is that correct?
That's right.
Which is a steal.
$100 will buy you one chance to win 2 tickets. Yes.
Yeah, it's for a chance to win 2 tickets. So you should go in with a partner, right? Like you should each buy like a $100 ticket. So then you're only, you're out $100 for each. Like if either one of you win, now you doubled your chances to win. I think is the way I'm trying to say that. And you give to a good cause. Yeah. Can you buy as many as you want? I'm sure you can.
That's right. And there are actually 2 raffles. One September the 14th, and that raffle will be giving 2 tickets away. And then there's another raffle that's going to be drawn September the 21st, and we will be giving another 2 tickets away. So there's actually 4 tickets altogether being given away.
So if any of you buy them, you're in both. If you didn't win, you'll be rolled over to the next raffle?
No, these are 2 separate raffles.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
if you want a chance in each raffle, you need to buy 2 tickets.
Gotcha.
But, this is a great opportunity for you to go to the concert, or if you have a grandchild or a daughter or something, there's a lot of Swifties out there who would just love the chance. And, from what I hear, tickets are extremely hard to get and extremely expensive. So
absolutely they are, yeah. And then either way, I mean, this is going to a great cause. So you can be part of something special. Again, I think we can all look to our own downtowns, Jamey, and appreciate the hard work and the risk that's involved for entrepreneurs and foundations to take on bringing our buildings back to life. And we have to support those. And so this is a way to sort of get behind that and do our part to save this building there in Macomb. And in sort of, like you said, the ripple effect of downtown, too. So I think it's cool. So where do we go? Where do we go for more information?
Please go to Palace Theater in Macomb, Mississippi on Facebook. That's the easiest way to get a hold of us. And I think on y'all's social media platform that y'all are also have a link to where you can go. And it's really easy. All you have to do is click on the /Palace. And it's all set up through the Louisiana Lottery, so it takes you straight to a legit place where you can buy a ticket. It's really just a few clicks of the mouse, and you're all set.
That's SuperTalk.fm/Palace, I think. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, the good thing about this is the odds. There are very good odds that you get it, because the last time I checked, we've only sold like 100 tickets. So if you buy a ticket, you have 1 in 100 chance to get it, which is a lot better than any other lottery, that you're going to, or ticket raffle usually that you're going to be entering. So there is a very good chance to buy a ticket to get lucky and be able to go see this concert.
Pretty
so
cool.
I just definitely wanted to say that. Yes.
All righty, Jamey. I appreciate your time and all that y'all are doing there. Thank you.
Thank you for speaking with me today. It was very nice. Thank you so much.
All righty, you guys stick with us. We got